Hridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Sri Krishna Padam Hridai Kavadi Chaitanya Lila Amrita Sara Saran Narayanam Tvam Satatam Prapadye. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama. Let me offer millions of other concepts, lotus feet of Gurudev. Rupananga Guru Varga, Nama Nishta Santa Nata Koti Dandavat, all present, past, future Vaishnavas, Yatavat Dandavat Pranam, Vancha Kalpataru Vyasya Kripa Sindhu Devacha, Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Now, today, uh, we are, uh, 27th is Rath Yatra. 27th is Rath Yatra. And 26th is Gundicha Mandir, Marjan, meaning cleansing of Gundicha temple. Like last time he said, um, the cleansing, our Gurudev put a lot of um, importance to this cleansing. So, like last time he said, so we just go through, remember, because it's very, very important. Um, what does it mean, cleansing? So, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the tradition was, but it was cleansed by the servants of the king. Jagannath Rath Yatra means what? Lord Jagannath goes from Sundarachal, Nilachal, which is like a Dwarka, to Sundarachal is like a Vrindavan. Dwarka to Vrindavan it was. And after Snana Yatra, he will not give darshan for anybody for 15 days. He is doing a pastime like Narvat, like getting sick because of the bathing, cold water, 108 hours. Oh, that is an excuse for him to escape from Dwarka to Vrindavan. See how sweet the Lord is. Uh, of course, in one sense, Lord never leaves Vrindavan, but in this pastime, he never leaves, but he becomes invisible. But still, he has that feeling that he wants to go. So, uh, so anyway, uh, then Rath Yatra is he takes permission from Lakshmi. I'm been locked up for 15 days. No guests, no devotees are coming, no fresh air. I need to go. I need to go for walking. Yeah, be merciful to me. So she would not believe him. If he goes, you don't know he will come back. If a pure devotee catches him, he might walk away with him, run away. So he said, no, I won't let you go. No, I will go with Balaram and Subhadra. You trust them, no? All right, she agrees. So that's why the three Rath Yatra. So he comes out, no? So for 15 days, uh, then before Rath Yatra day, just before one day, that is Gundicha Mandir Market, meaning cleansing, preparing, just like Vrindavan, how spotless Vrindavan, meaning with their love and affection. There is no love and affection for anything else other than Krishna. Understand? So that's how we have to prepare our heart for the arrival of Krishna. No? Otherwise, he will not come. No? So, so what are the impediments? What are the anarthas? What are the contaminants we have? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. He has come as a teacher, guru, to give us understanding, to give us. So he said, he proposed to the king, Kashi Mishra, the king's guru, please request king that we don't want any servants of king because they take money, wages, and how they will clean it. Love and devotion, no. We will do it. And only thing is we need brooms and some parts to carry water. King was astonished. He was very happy. He said, whatever things he needs, he can give us. So that's how we started. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself set an example. All the devotees, he put on chandan, mala, and then paid obeisances to them. And then Nityananda Prabhu he touched his feet, and then kirtan. So he started himself. See, he sets an example, understand. Same way, Krishna is not just a preacher, understand. He was preaching to Arjuna. He was setting an example. He tried to put whatever he taught. Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam praja. Please surrender to. Am I practiced it or not? His question. That's why he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, himself Krishna, and taking the role of a devotee, completely surrendered to Krishna. That is Radha. No, Radha. So that's why he took the Radha Bhava. One reason. If you want to act like a devotee, Krishna cannot do. He is Vishaya Bhagavan. He has to get the shelter of Ashraya Bhagavan. Who is the greatest devotee? Can be other than Radha, nobody else. So he took the shelter of Radha. He took the bhava, the feeling, the 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 tone of Radha. So himself. And that's why he practiced what he taught. And that's why this particular age of Kali is very, very special because immediately after Krishna came, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing. So usually the other way around. Dwapara meaning twice. Second one. Satyuga, Dwapara, Treta, three. Treta Yuga, then Kali Yuga. But this time it got switched. Satyuga, Treta Yuga came, and then Dwapara, and then Kali Yuga. For the reason. Jai, Jai, Jai. Gaura Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. गौरा बोलिए जाओ का जीवन कितना चाहिए गौरा भी है नावंची पढ़ने गौरा करे गौरा 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 वेदे सारा गौरा करी मेरा पारा जाओ 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 so Krishna, that's why this age of at this juncture is very, very auspicious. That's why no matter what problems we have, consider yourself as a supreme fortunate person because we have this human form of body in this age of Kali, and we have come to this movement, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. And we are talking about Jagannath. huh. Jagannath is also very, very merciful, very merciful. Uh, beyond any word. So, that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is setting an example. So he said, I want to clean Gundicha, temple. Before Jagannath appeared. So he came, he started grooming himself. And he told, you just grooming will not work. You have to chant Krishna's name incessantly, non-stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Then only we can enter bhakti. Otherwise, it becomes sukruti, good, karma. You, know. You get there the most sukruti, not bhakti. Will not enter into bhakti raja. So he taught everybody. So everybody is saying Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Then he told, I want to inspect how much you have collected. See some accounting. Understand accounting. Bhakti also, that's why accounting, how much we have. That's why we chant on the number of mala. Some people say, oh, what is the use of counting? I'm chanting all the time. No, no. How much progress we made. You know. So accounting, exact account must be there. So that's why prescribed rounds are there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, no, no. He might act like a, if you don't collect, he might be doing like this, but if you are not collecting anything, are you really stripping? That's why you have to show me whatever dust, the truna, the grass, little grass, with a sharp edge, how much you have collected, how much small stones, how much dust, all these things you have to show me. So one who is properly doing, he appreciated. One who is not improperly doing, then he said, must do like this, like this. So like that, finally it was done. It was found that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself collected more than anybody else. This, truna, grass, little grass, and then a little tiny stones, and you broom it, all the. And then he was not satisfied with one time. He said second time, fifth. After that, he was not satisfied. He said, order, he said, bring water. Then bring all the dust. What's that? How much water? Not one or two parts. Okay. So like a river flowing, the water coming out of Gundicha temple like a river. Then everything. Then even then he was not happy. He said, there are certain things which will not go away by brooming and then by putting water. It is stuck like a little thread, like cobweb, like that. That will go only by taking cloth and then physically rubbing like that. Then he was satisfied. So our acharyas tell what are these different kind of anarthas, you know, dust and truna. What does it mean? So Gurudev says the first one is like this truna. What is this? Is anya vilashita shunya jnana karmadi anavrutam anukulena anukrishnanusulanam bhakti ruttam. Anya vilashita shunyam. Anya vilasha. Meaning, suppose if you say uh, If you say that as long as I staying, in this world, I keep satisfying my senses. This is what Anyabhi. No. I'm not going to satisfy the senses of Krishna. I'm interested in my sense character. That is what is Anya Abhilas. It should be nothing, it should not be left. Shunya. Huh? No, not even a trace of it. Not a shadow of it. Otherwise, the bhakti will not happen. Krishna will not come to sit. So, then the then Gurudev is explaining that is like how it is like a small, grass. Grass has a little point, right? Because the bhakti is so subtle, so soft. It will touch and make it, punch it, you know, it will harsh. That's why those things should not be in our heart. Otherwise, Krishna comes there, he start pushing, getting hurt, and you know, gopis will not tolerate. Radharani will not tolerate. Nobody will tolerate if you start hurting Krishna. So that's why it has to be cleansed. Then the what are these stones? These stones, sharp pointed stone. That is also like nirvishesha, jnana, yoga, these activities. Meaning, Lord has no form, no personality, no strength, and all this. So these like hurting, like a stone pointing to the Lord. Because suppose you go to some house, they say you don't, why I don't exist. No, you don't exist. If somebody says that you don't exist, how do you feel? Huh? Then, if you do not exist, what relationship we can have? If you don't exist, then how this creation, everything came? See, this is why even scientifically Darwin theory came out. Why? He says denying the creator. No. Create happened by just like that. By hook or crook, something explosion, big bang. Bah. Then how the material things happen. Then how the consciousness came, forget about it. Don't ask those questions. What about language? No, no, no. You should not ask those questions. They try to like that. It's so bogus. They want to deny the personality, the creator. But they want to enjoy the creation. This is the thing. Leaving out creator. You know. So this is what the nirvishesha is. So imagine in front of God, in front of President, no, you don't exist. That's why Krishna is hiding in a sense. We cannot perceive him directly here in this material world. You know, only through eye of bhakti, eye of love. You can see him everywhere, he's always. But that is missing there. You know. So it hurts him. That's why this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Mukunda Nata, Mukunda. Sometimes he goes with the Mayavadis and he is glorifying them. Sometimes he come to bhakti, then he glorifies me. He is hitting me on one sometime and he's also doing nice, massage to me. So that is duplicitous, duplicity. Like Krishna, first thing he killed was Putana. Why? She was duplicitous. He came in the form of a nursing mother. Outside, okay? Externally, she is like a nursing mother. But inside, I want to kill him. Duplicity. That's why Krishna killed Putana first. That should not be there. If you have a duplicity, then Krishna will not come. Why? Mother Yashoda, all these gopis won't let Krishna come to that place. Okay. They want to make sure it should be Vrindavan. The environment should be Vrindavan. Then only they will. Because whom does Krishna belong to? Krishna doesn't belong to Krishna himself. He belongs to gopis, especially Radharani's side. They own him. So if they like, they can bring to our heart, provided our heart is pure, clean. That's why they check. So, like that. So, uh, that stone, Nirvishesha. Then, even though sometimes we are free from all these, there are certain, even subtle things, unwanted things in our heart. What is that? Kutinati, Pratishthacha, Jivahimsa, Nishidhacha, Labha. Kutinati meaning that kapatata. There. Then Pratishtha. Oh, we want to be recognized. Then, some gain, like that. One that. So this is uh, very difficult to get rid of it. We will get rid of it only when we come with a association. One who doesn't have this thing. No. Sunadapi sunichena, tarodapi saishnina, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. So, that's why this is given example. So, that's why these will not go away. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they like this, like this, like this. What? Of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha himself, was pure. And she herself is pushing, right? So those things will not stay there, go away. Like that, we should come in touch with the pure devotees who can cleanse in our heart like this. Understand? No, in our heart like this. We cannot clean ourselves. Someone else has to rub, remove it. You know, we take bath, the dust will go away. But this thing will not go away. So somebody else, pure devotee has to come. And we should be willing to take that thing, desire to get cleansed. You know, then they will do it. So That's why for this, he says, our Gurudev he says, like Rupa Goswami is telling, these six urges speaking, then the mind, mind will not keep quiet. Then tongue, then our tummy, uh, uh, tummy meaning our, no. Then, ಬಂತೇನಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೌದಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಆನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಸೊ ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ and then the genitals the so is six urges talking so many times you want to talk so so Gurudev says it's like a frog in the rainy season. They'll be constant. How this frog they say, ta 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 ta. Then what happens? Snake will come and swallow because snake will recognize. So like that, Maya will catch us. This unwanted thing. That's why we should do silence. Silence means what? Material silence. Material talking. Anything. If you are talking, material connected things is are all, Maya will catch us like a snake form of Maya. So that we have to stop. That is what Mauna means. But actually, in reality, is chanting Krishna's name. Chanting Krishna's name is actually real Mauna, real silence. Real silence, being silence is chanting Krishna's name. Because that is transcendental silence. This is all tamasika, rasika, sattvika silence. You understand? Silence also have these other three forms. Transcendental silence we want. What is that? Chanting Krishna's name, bhajan, kirtan, hearing, Bhagavatam. So this is mundane, you know. Uh, Tamasic silence means what? Being silenced to kill somebody, to harm somebody. Then the Rajasic is to show off, we are doing a drama. Or Satvika is, little thing which is also not benefit. So, like this. So, Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam. Manasa, mind. Oh, cannot keep quiet. Then Krodha Vegam, being angry. Then tongue. Then the stomach and the genital. So, this. But our Gurudev explains all six can be only come under control when we control the tongue. When we control the tongue, the other five urges will be controlled. And you can see, tongue is, no, if it is controlled, then mind will be controlled. You will not have anger. Because anger comes what? If you use bad words, see, they become angry. You become angry. Understand? That's why I was telling, if somebody gives you upset with you, okay, then what you do? Don't be upset. Don't give bad words to him. Don't give back same word. You say spiritual bad words. Okay, spiritual bad meaning Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare. Because someone is abusing you or cursing you, for example. Then how do you react? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then what happens? They will feel, oh, I'm cursing him or her. She has no relation, reaction. There is no use. I will. So they get tired of it, and they say he or she telling, "Hare Krishna, Hare, what is this? Hare Krishna, Hare, Hare, Hare." But they get benefit. See, we have to bless those people who come to abuse us, who going to give us, bad words, you know, abusing us, like words. You know, we have to bless them. Vaishnava duty, Vaishnava being is always to bless everybody, not just your dear ones. Understand? Unfavorable and favorable, everybody. How is blessing? Not that I'm blessing with that mentality. No. Holy name. I take shelter of the holy name. I think of the our Guru Varga, Guru Parampara. Empower. Please empower me. You speak. And let me chant Krishna's name. You chant. Hare Krishna. I'll just be witness. You like that, being an instrument. Then what happened? These people, they feel, ah, no, they're saying, see, then it is they are telling, they are repeating Krishna's name, not purely out of, abas, like, you know, then what happened? Their all sin will be destroyed. So you are a winner and they are also winner. How he is winning? See, all his sins were, finished by chanting Krishna's name unknowingly in a way, sarcastically, whatever. And we are getting benefit. Did not get disturbed. You did not become angry. You understand? He remembered Krishna, the Guru Varga. So he made progress. So he's a winner. Both are. You are making progress in bhakti and he is also not doing any sins. All his sins will be washed out. See? So both are a winner. You are a big winner, okay? And he is also a winner, but may not be that taxi. Different cases. So that's why our Gurudev said, how to control the tongue, two ways. One is take prasadam, nothing else. Give only prasadam. Then it becomes, Vishuddha Sattva, Shuddha Sattva. But if you eat the material thing, materially motivated, it increases our tamasic, rasic, sattvic. You cannot offer Krishna and take it. You know. Like we told him what is offering. Understand? When we offer the bhoga to Krishna, what we are offering bhoga, whatever bhoga, this organic, whatever is all contaminated with so much poison, right? Their feeling, their arguments, all that goes in. Only when you put Tulsi Gopal mantra properly and it gets cleansed. Right. From poison to nectar. When Krishna takes it, uh, prasadam, it turns into prasad. Prakashad Anandajana, Samarthya Pradana, Darshanat Paratatvat. By taking that, what happens? Our mind, you know, uh, becomes controlled, cleansed. It's a food for our mind. So mind becomes peaceful, happy, satisfied. It will not go to this sankalpa vikalpa mode. You becomes favorable. Then the words we speak is Vishuddha, bhakti related. And our chetana, consciousness, will rise. I and I. So that's why how to control the tongue, not that holding tongue and then tying it up. Tie it up with the prasadam, you know, and also with chanting the Lord's name. So by this, so if the tongue is controlled, then all other tongues controlled. You know. So for thus, our Gurudev is telling in Updeshamrita, second sloka, Atyara prayasasya prajalpo niyamagraha janasangasya laulasya shadbir bhakti vinashyati. How the bhakti get destroyed by in these six uh, faults, atyara, too much eating or too much spending. Prayasa, pratikula, unfavorable to bhakti. uh, Then prajalpo, unnecessary talking. Niyamagraha, not following the rules properly or too much stick to it, but not the essence of it. Then the unwanted association. Then love lasya, desire to hear this, that, and all that, other processes, uh, uh, other sampradayas is all waste. Uh, See, there is nothing like pastime of the Gaudiya Sampradaya. I'm not boasting or anything. From even if you sit on a fence and look at analyze all these sampradayas, nothing like that. Not come anything. Encompasses everything. You know, bhakti, that to the special bhakti. Uh, because if this bhakti attracts Krishna, what else? What can be more powerful than that? It's attracting, and it makes him, uh, most powerful person. He'll be not only attracted, he'll be controlled. uh, He'll come under the control of this bhakti. So you can imagine how powerful that must be. Bhakti Raivainam Naiti, Bhakti Raivainam Darshati, Bhakti Vasha Purusha, Bhakti Raivainam. Bhakti can control him. Bhakti can take nearer to him. So, um, so he is giving example of uh, He's telling if in your heart, if we have till these faults, these six fault, too much eating, uh, all the unfavorable activities, all these things, then Krishna will not come and sit in our heart. So that's why the Nityananda Prabhu and his extensions or his Prakash, his effulgent, look, Gurudeva, they can make it go far away. They can make our heart nirmala. So to do that, they are capable. They are qualified, capable. And then they are also do it without any expectation, and they have lot of mercy. But we also do. It is not just, we also have to strive for it. We have to uh, strive for it. Now, if you don't do even that much, how thing will
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dhanavad Prams. You on mute. Please unmute.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have an internet problem. And how long to continue? But we would try how long. Otherwise, we have to go back to audio. Huh? Please bear with me. Huh? So, even though the Indradyumna king had all that facilities, you see, he was always desiring to have uh, darshan, sakshat darshan of the Lord. And he was spending his time just for that occasion, for that moment. Darshan. Hmm. Oh, he was always praying, when that day will appear, come, then I will take darshan, sakshat darshan. So, and he was taking care of all the, these devotees who are walking here and, tirtha, yatris. Yatri meaning in India, who go for this. Like we go to Vrindavan Parikrama, Navadip Parikrama, Jagannath Puri Parikrama, like that. Devotees going to different places of Lord's pastimes. So he was uh, serving those yatris who happened to going through his capital, giving all their facilities in his palace itself, part of the palace. So, uh, so one time what happened, and also he wants to. One time what happened, some guests came in the and in the they were discussing. These devotees talk. Oh, I went to this place. I went to Navadip Parikrama, this like that. When they are doing like that, um, they were discussing about this four-handed form of Neelamadava, deity of Neelamadava. And it was so attracting, and he was glorifying that temple. How he was showing that whoever takes darshan of this deity, they will not take birth again. They will enter spiritual world. Huh? Uh, then what to speak of taking darshan? Even if somebody desires to have his darshan, and if they could not make it to have his darshan, they have to leave the body. Even then, they will enter Vaikuntha, spiritual world. Time is 400 far. So, like this, they were discussing. So, hearing, so this, how did the minister heard this? A Brahmana was listening to this, and he told the minister. And then minister told the king. King was astonished. Wow. Wow. He had a desire to have darshan of Neelamadava. He said, oh, I'll be happy. Oh, I must do it. I must. So he told king, the minister, please go and find out more details where I can take darshan and where we can all the entire family and then citizens can go to see Neelamadava, where it is situated and all that. So the minister went there and he heard that devotee, particular devotee was talking. He left in the middle of the night itself somewhere. He tried to trace, he could not try find it. When this was told the king became, little down. Oh, I lost that. But anyway, it was strong desire to have darshan of Neelamata. So he made a plan, he made a meeting, and he sent people different direction. Please find out. But so one of them is uh, so one of them was uh, his priest son Vidyapati, king's priest son Vidyapati, very intelligent person. Uh, one of them, and he chose to go to the east side, and the others so many different directions. Hmm. It is like in Ramayana. Uh, Sugriva sent all the monkeys, you know, to find out where Sita is, every direction. Hanuman was sent with this direction, south. Huh? Uh, Angada, Hanuman, all those people, Jambavan, all those people were sent on the south side. Like that, Vidyapati was sent on the east side. And then he gave the time of 3 months. No matter, he should come back by 3 months. So all those other people came back 3 months without any news about Neela Madhava. But here, Vidyapati is going to the south and he came to the almost border, ocean, Masaga. On the bank of that, there was a very beautiful town, village. He was attracted, very peaceful, very amazing. He said, maybe I might, uh, um, lucky, uh, I might get some information here. So then what happened? Vidyapati, he wanted to take rest. In evening it happened. And he asked those residents, is there any place I can take rest here? Oh, sir, no, don't worry. We have one person, um, there's one chief person. His name is Vishwavasu. Vishwavasu. He is expert in serving the guest. Whoever comes guest into our village, he stays with him. He takes care of them. He's a devotee. He's very good. Please go to his house. So Vidyapati came to the Vishwavasu house and then making knock, knock, knock. And then Vishwavasu was not there, but her daughter, 16-year-old daughter, very beautiful daughter, Lalita. She opened the door and he said, oh, this time my father is not here. Please wait outside the house. When he comes, he will make arrangements for your stay. Then after a while, Vishwavasu came. He saw, he was, one thing he noticed was this Vidyapati, amazing smell was coming out of Vishwavasu. It was, he was wondering what it is. Then he had a beautiful, tilak and all that, with chandan marks and all that. Um, he was very pleased. And then Vishwavasu said, looking at the guest, Oh, you have come. Sorry, you have to wait for a while. I just came. I'll make arrangement. So he called his daughter. She is a Brahmana. You have to take care of nicely. Huh? Uh, so he gave the serving the guest responsibility to her daughter. Huh? There should not be any shortcomings in that. So then Vidyapati taking prasadam there, it took rest. Uh, uh, then he noticed that because this amazing smell coming from his body when Vishavasu came here, never felt like that before. Where it is coming from? Entire my life, I never smelled this amazing fragrance. Let me find out where it is coming. Let me stay a few days here and let me see. Maybe I might get some information about Neela Madhava. Like that. Um, he decided to stay a few days and then he wanted to search around nearby. So for a few days serving like him, Lalita, because Lalita was serving him, she got attracted to him. Then also gradually Vidyapati was also attracted to her. Finally, uh, he decides to marry her. Uh, uh, so Vishwavasu, he made them married in that village. Then Vishwavasu was every day was going out, and then evening he used to come back very pleased, and then amazing fragrance coming out of his body. One day, when he was alone, Vidyapati with Lalita, oh my dear one, now you have become my wife. uh, uh, and also I have a complete faith in you. Can you tell me when your father uh, to do worship, where he is going and where is amazing fragrance coming from? Uh, Lalita said, no, I cannot answer this. My father has ordered me, should not reveal this secret to anybody. It is very top secret. So then Vidyapati is telling, oh, you are not going to even tell me. You are my wife, not different from me. Uh, I'm your husband, so there should not be any, you know, secret thing between husband and wife. Uh, then Lalita is saying, okay, you give me a word that you will not reveal this to anybody. Then Vidyapati is telling him, you should not doubt the husband. Huh? You are very pativrata. Huh? That's why you should able to tell me. He became quiet. Then Lalita said, all right, I'm going to tell you. My father goes to worship a deity. What kind of deity? But I have given my word not to reveal this. Huh? So, because you are my husband, I'm telling you, he's Neela Madhava. So when Vidyapati heard the Neela Madhava, he became very happy. Uh, so then, oh, he must be nearby. So like that, he started loving her more dearly, and then she said, "Please request your father to take me there to have darshan of Madhava." So like this. Then anyway, I will try. Finally, when Vishwavasu came that evening, she said, "Please give me some boon. I'm going to ask you something. It will be very difficult for you, but still you have to fulfill my desire." So like that, anyway, uh, Vishwavasu finally agreed to take Vidyapati blindfolded to that place. And then she helped, you know, because he didn't want to know that place, path. But Vidyapati said, in future I want to go alone. So what to do? Some plan. So Lalita said, I will think about it. And then she gave some mustard seed, very secretly tied. So he started dropping those mustard seed on the way. So like that. Then what happened was, uh, so then what happened was he went there. It was a very beautiful duty. Very beautiful. Yes, like a Narayan. Uh, Sakshat Narayan. Then, the Vidyapati started crying. Uh, for a long time, I was looking for you. Now today I got this darshan. Uh, so my life has been successful. Uh, you know. Then Vidyapati told him, Vishwavasu told Vidyapati, you stay for a while. I will come back after collecting the flowers and chandan and all that. Things needed for this service, worship. Then um, he saw there was a beautiful lake near that. When Vishwavasu, waiting for Vishwavasu, Vidyapati saw nearby there was a lake. In that Sarovar, it was filled up with so many um, these lotus flowers, and all these things were, these bees were going around making sound. Then there was a one mango tree nearby, and it was bending there on the water like this. And in that one of the branch there was a black crow sitting there. As when Vidyapati was watching, what is this crow? And the crow fell in the water. It was like little taking rest, and it fell down. As soon as it touched the water Sarovar, this crow gave up his body, and as Vidyapati is watching, the, the crow assumed 400 form, you know, like Vishnu Duta. And the Garuda came and he sat on, uh, Garuda came, he sat on his back and then took him to the Vaikuntha. Then Vidyapati started thinking, oh, this crow, it didn't do any sadhana. Vaikuntha Loka, it went to the Vaikuntha. Huh? And then he had not done any pious activity. And also because he's crow, he must have eaten, so many tamasic things. uh, uh, and also impure bird, because just by falling in water, even though impure and all those things, no sadhana and all that. And that he gave up the body, went to the Vaikuntha. Whoa. Uh, so let me also give up my life and jump into water, and then go to Vaikuntha. So, thinking like that, he wanted to climb that tree. Then there was the ethereal voice. No, you should not do this. To give up your mm, life. So, to bring auspiciousness to the whole world, you have to do so many amazing service. Yeah. So be strong, steady. Uh, when time comes, you will attain everything. So very quickly bring King Indradumna, and you know you you go back to Indradumna king, and tell him about this Neelamadhava. Huh? Uh, bring him here. Huh? So this is the eternal voice he heard. By that time, Vishwavasu, he came back with so many flowers, all the things required for the worship. Uh, then, uh, what happened? Of course, Vishwavasu was worshipping very nicely. Uh, After worship, he covered his eyes again, and he brought him back, uh, on the bullock. Uh, uh, so then, after coming back, he decided to go back to the. So then what happened was, uh, that night Neelamadhava came in the dream of Vishwavasu, and he's telling, Vishwavasu, you have served me so much for a long time. I am very pleased with it. But now I would like to take a service from this king, Indradumna. uh, So don't be worried. Don't feel otherwise. When the dream broke, then he started thinking, oh, Bhagwan, Neelamadhava, Lord, you want to go away with Maharaj Indradyumna. How I can tolerate being separate from him? Correct. Hmm? Uh, but even then, Neelamadhava told him not to think about it, not to worry about it. But how it is possible? How I cannot think about it? So Vishwavasu was thinking like that. So he did not tell anybody about his dream. After few days, then Vidyapati, he, he told about going back to Avanti Nagara, to see Indradyumna king. Vishwavasu was thinking in his mind. Mhm. He's thinking, by why suddenly this desire is there, huh, to go there. Then, so it is possible he go and tell Indradyumna king, and and by force he will take Nilamadava with him. huh. Uh, but I cannot live without Nilamadava. huh. So what should I do? What is my duty? So thinking like that, then he said, I will make Vishwavasu, uh, this Vidyapati, I will make him stay here. Then he cannot go and tell Indradyumna, uh, he will not know. So like that, let me do this for a while. huh. Um, so saying like that, Vishwavasu put Vidyapati in a room in his house and close his door, lock the door. Then Vidyapati uh, is telling his wife, "Oh Lalita, Priye, please help me. I want to go back quickly to the Indradyumna's kingdom. I've given my word to Indradyumna. I will bring the news of Neela Madhava. So please release me, make me free from this place. Uh, then again I will meet with you." Uh, then she said, I will talk to my father. Then she told his father, if you don't release my husband, I will commit suicide. So, and then she started ready to give up her body because he was attracted, he was captured by the love of her daughter. He freed Vidyapati. Then Vidyapati gave assurance to Lalita. You don't think about it. No, don't worry. Very quickly I will come back. So they're saying he went to King's Indradyumna place. Then, without taking rest anywhere, he's walking to Avantinagar. Then after 6 months later, he was given 3 months, became now 6 months. Then he told him, I found Neelamadhava. Please come with me. So Indradyumna's happiness was unbounded. you know, he said, I will decide to serve him all my life. So he took his wife, all the wealth, citizens, his army, commanders, uh, to bring Nila Madhav. He went to Nilachal. So that place is about 100 miles on the south of uh, Jagannath Puri. And there was the house of Vishwavasu. By that time, all this mustard seed has sprout. Uh, uh, so with that sprout, because they were grown by that time, he took him to the temple, Ilamad. Then when king went there, something happened. There he went and saw Nilamada was not there. He has disappeared. Then king is thinking, oh, this Vishwavasu has hidden this deity somewhere. That's, that's why through his army, he, all around that village, and then he made, you know, imprisoned all those people, Vishwavasu and all that. Because the king is saying he came to the temple, his deity is not there. He is suspecting they must have taken the deity hidden someplace. Then Indradumna became very distressed. He started crying. Then he said he's sitting on a kusha, there's kind of very holy grass, sitting place. And then turning his face towards east, Mahasagar. And then he decided, till I get the darshan of Nila Madhava, I will not eat anything. And if he doesn't give me darshan, I will die. I'll give up this body. I'll give up my life force. Huh? And I kept everything, my wealth, wife, all the citizens for it, huh? Brought for his darshan. Huh? I'll give up my life. Ha Nila Madhava, Nila Madhava, Nila Madhava. He started crying. It was so one point. By that time, what happened? He got a ethereal voice. Hey king, leave those Vishwavasu. Uh, now, in this world, I will not give darshan like Nila Madhava, but I will appear like Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, and Sudarshan. In these four forms, I will appear. So, you go to this place called Banki Muhana. Uh, that is the present place is like Chakra Tirtha. That's where our Gurudev established Gaudiya Math, Damodar Gaudiya Math, Chakra Tirtha. Still Jagannath Baladev Subhadra is there, Sudarshan. You go there and then you wait for me. I will appear like a form of a wooden log. Huh? Uh, uh, I I will appear like a very big, very fragrant, uh, red wooden log. uh, and on that everywhere there will be Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padma impressions. For that, remove that wood from there. You make the four deities out of it. And then you establish them in the temple and then worship them. So, when you hear this, Indradyumna built a beautiful temple. And on the top of the temple, he put a kalash, like a pot. And then he established a chakra on top of it. So, and Indradyumna decided to install this deity through Brahma. So he went to the Brahma Loka to invite Brahma for it. So, but when he went there to Brahma, he has to wait for a long time. Brahma was busy. After a while, Brahma gave the darshan. Then, then he told about his ethereal voice. So that's why this most independent Lord Jagannath, he can appear anytime. That's why, please, very quickly, please come down, and then you install him. Uh, then he told me, then let's go to the place where he has given the Chakratirtha place, we'll wait for him. So what has happened was, when Indrajumna went to see Brahma, he established this big, huge temple. Then, because it's so long time, Brahma waiting. You remember when Brahma went from Krishna time, went back to his Brahmaloka. So, like a second. But here it went for 1 year. Right? 1 second is like 1 year on this planet. So, and Indrajimna is waiting for him for a long time. So, what has happened? Many Chaturyugas has passed. Temple has been covered by sand. Hmm? Uh, then, uh, so that one king was there, Gala Madhava name. Hmm? He was going by, and his horse happens to hit something and then fell down. And he ordered his army to find out what it is happened to fall down. So then they removed all this, started removing the sand. Uh, they found some temples top part of it, like chakra and then dome. Like. So then king removed everything. There he was pleased. It was a beautiful temple. So and then he cleansed the temple. Uh, uh, then Galamadava, you know, uh, he said, he declared that he has built that temple. Then when Indradimna came back to this planet, then thousands of years have passed by. Everything was changed. But somehow Gundicha, Queen, they were surviving, they were there. Uh, Now, when Indradimna came, he came to know when his temple, there was some other king and ruling that place. Uh, so Maharaj Indradimna told Galamada, this temple, I built it. Uh, then Galamadava asked for the proof, witness. Uh, then they brought Kakabhushundi, because Kakabhushundi is a crow who has a very long duration of life. you know, so many Chatuyugas. And he was happens to be there. So he came and then gave evidence. Yes, this was built by Indrajumna. And Brahma also seconded it. Only No, Maharaj Indradimna has built it, but you only cleansed it. Huh? So Gala Madhava, he accepted it. So he gave all these rights to King Indradimna. So they were started waiting on the seashore near the Chakratirtha when Lord is going to appear. One day there was a log came, just like Lord described. Lord, red, very big, all the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma impressions. Uh, so the king, with his help of all the elephants, you know, or his army to bring it, to bring up, to get out of this ocean. But they could not do it. The entire army couldn't do anything. Then there was the ethereal voice. It is not possible like this. Now you bring my old servant, Vishwavasu, Daitapati Vishwavasu, and then her daughter Lalita. Uh, then you also bring called Vidyapati. So one side, Vishwavasu, he will rise me. On the other side, this Brahmana, Vidyapati, and his wife, Lalita. They will, pick it up. You make a one golden chariot. Then I will come out easily. Then you make uh, charini only chariot. And then you make deities out of it. Uh, then you make arrangement for pratishtha. So by the desire of Neelamadhava, the Vishwavasu, Lalita, Vidyapati, they were still living, even though Indradevna went to Brahmaloka, came back. So much time went on this planet. So then with the just like the ethereal voice, Indradimna made a golden chariot. Uh, so then he requested Vishwasu Vidyapati Lalita to bring that. Uh, Jai Jagannath, Jai Neelamadhava, Jai Neelamadhava. Please have mercy on me. Please come and sit in the chariot. Uh, so they were able to do all the three, even though the entire army couldn't do it. These three people able to do. See, this is same Jagannath's loving, uh, you know, uh, his Leela. Entire army, thousands of people, elephants, could not move. Here, these three people able to lift and then put him on the uh, chariot. Then they brought him to one place. He put them in a very big room, and then invited all the kalakara, shilpi kalakara, meaning the carvers, you know, uh, whoever designed these four de- deities out of it. They will get a lot of wealth. So they all came and then trying. uh, lift their tools, little thing, little hammer and a little chisel like that. But no matter what it is, as soon as they touch the wood, they used to break down in a second. You know. Then, uh, so at that time, a elderly old Brahmin came, very beautiful. Uh, then he brought some tools with him, and he told, "My name is Maharana. I am very expert, shilpi, carver. I am guarantee I will do these deities." So, in reality, either Neelamadava or Jagannath, they have come in that, old Brahmin. uh. So then the Brahmana is said, uh, I will do these deities in 21 days, but you have to give me the word that you should not open this door of this place. uh. I will stay myself alone with all my tools. Then I will open this door after 21 days myself. And then you can take the darshan of the sea Vigraha. Then you can establish them in the temple and start doing the service. And he put a condition, if anybody opens before 21 days, then I'll give up the work the way it is and then I will just go away. Then hearing this, king gave him the assurance, I will definitely follow your uh, direction. So, so the Brahmana, old elderly Brahmana, with the tools, he entered the room where this log was kept, beautiful red with Shankar Chakra Gada Padma impression. He closed inside. He locked up from inside. Then after like that, after 14 days, what happened? There was no sound coming from inside. you know. Uh, so this Brahmana for 14 days, he had not eaten anything, not drank any water, even a drop of it. Oh, it's possible he might have left his body. Then, but the chief minister of king told him, please, king, don't open now. Don't think like that. Behind it, there must be some secret. You wait till the 21 days. You know. But the king, the queen, Gundicha, she was putting pressure. No, if it is not opened, by the Brahmana, and if we find, uh, suppose if we don't open, and if we, for some reason, if that Brahmana is died, then we get Brahmati dosha, killing the Brahmana, sin of killing the Brahmana. So that's why please open it. See, there is no sound coming. You have not eaten for 14 days, not drank even a drop of water. There is nothing water inside. We know we never kept anything water or any food inside. There is no food, water there. For 14 days, no sound is coming. Perhaps he must have died. If you don't open now, we get the sin of killing a Brahmana. You put a lot of pressure like that. Uh, Even though king, he didn't want to break the word that he has given, but now he was pressed because of the queen's pressure. So he ordered his army to open by force, enter the temple. So then what did they say? They did not see the Brahmana there inside. Then Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Sudarshan, uh, they were there, what appeared like unfinished state. uh, and their eyes and their nose were like a round shape, and their limbs were like half. uh, they were little incomplete, looks like. Uh, then it is also in some other